Making do with the situation you have. 30 minutes of cardio coming up in 2 seconds. Welcome, I'm John of John Health and Fitness, and we're making do with what we have today. Today we're in the basement. Yesterday, I'm going to throw that video up underneath the eye. Yesterday we're up in my son's bedroom shooting some low impact cardio. We could do that because it was low impact. Doing high impact cardio on the second floor of my house is a little bouncy and a little loud. My wife's teleworking on the first floor, so we can't use that either. That puts us down in the basement. Maybe you have a similar situation. We're making this video during the coronavirus outbreak, so a lot of us are in this situation. But this is a good workout and a good way to accommodate your situation year-round, because everyone has these things come up from time to time. So in the basement, it's a little narrow, so apologies in advance. I'm shooting in portrait, not the best format for YouTube, I know. Maybe I'll put those up on IGTV as well. But it's how we can fit ourselves in here and get my feet and my head. We dressed it up a little bit to eliminate some of the distractions of the clutter. This is my basement after all, in a playroom. So we kind of dressed up a little bit. A couple of safety issues I'd like to cover. First, if you are a client of mine, you've seen some of this before, and you've already gotten whatever medical clearances you might need. If not, consider this for demonstration purposes only. Take a look at the waivers I have at the end of this video and down in the description below. Second, equally important, is making sure your surrounding is relatively safe. Like I said, we dressed this up a little bit. There's nothing too close to me, and I designed this program specifically to accommodate the space, and that's the thing you really need to remember. So I've got enough space here to move around. I'm going to keep it pretty tight movements for this one. I've got to deal with a really low ceiling up here, as you can see, so we're not going overhead a lot. Otherwise, we have a problem. So again, design this whole program to keep us kind of low and safe in here. Where your feet go is also important. I put these mats down. I've used these in other videos before, and I've really dressed the living room up. But these provide a little bit of cushion. We're doing high impact cardio today. There will be low impact options throughout, so anyone can do this. But we're doing a lot of high impact today, so I want a little bit of padding. But you don't want it loose, you don't want to be on blankets, you don't want to be on anything slippery. This is on top of some carpet tiles, so it's nice and grippy. The mat itself has a little bit of give to it, so I don't have to worry about turning an ankle or a knee. And it's not so cushy that I'll also turn an ankle or a knee. So you want to have a nice, safe foundation for this. Yoga mat could work. Again, just make sure it's not slipping around on the floor a whole bunch. I think that's everything, and if not, I'll edit something else in later. Let's get started. So we'll start with a warm-up. Now, if you watched the video from yesterday, the low-impact version, I had my arms out a lot more, but I don't have that kind of room right now because of where we are. So I can just put them down low, still kicking my heels up, keeping my knees down. I'm going to do a 3-minute warm-up for this routine. We are doing a Tabata today, so that's 20 seconds of all-out work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 rounds. I do these 2 moves, and I typically do them in pairs. Let's reverse the arms, keep those heels coming up. I like doing them in pairs. We're going to do 5 rounds, and then we're going to do a burnout at the end, where we're going to do all 10 moves. That's 5 times 2. At the end, back to back, 10 seconds each. That'll be our burnout. All right, let's do a little bit of a march here. And when I do marches, I really like nice big arms. We'll talk about this later when we're doing scissors, but I want those elbows coming behind you, fingers going up towards the ceilings, and the knees nice and high. Just keep this going for a bit. I like starting low impact for the warm-up. You don't have to do high impact right away. That's coming up soon enough. See me looking off camera on occasion. It's going to be because I'm checking my timer, possibly my notes. I don't want that to be too distracting. All right, I can do some squats. So don't be super deep, shoulder width. Just going to sit down. So it's always a good time to get the form right early on, so you're sitting back on those heels more or less. Now, when you're going really fast, the form's going to suffer a little bit, but if you establish a really good foundation for the form from the beginning so that these are aligning with the toes, and just get kind of accustomed to that. Also, just a quick note, I like making sure you're not rounding your back. Right, so you want that tailbone kind of up, chest stays up, I'm hinging forward at the hips, and just if you start off right, you tend to stay right. You tend to. All right, let's get up. I just do a gentle twist. So we're doing a twist later on at the end. Keep my arms kind of low here. And from here, I want you to heart rate up a little bit. Go back to that march. Now, for those of you who want all low impact, you can just stick with the march, just a little bit faster, or you can start hitting up a sprint. Now I gotta watch my head here. We actually picked this part of the basement. I don't want to pan the camera right now, but there's a lot of ductwork around here. It actually comes lower than this. If I were an inch taller, I'd be hitting my head. A few more seconds. Alright, so 40-second rest in between sets. This is our first one. Apologies for the jump cuts, usually when I mess up. So the two moves we're going to start with for the Tabata are going to be a low football shuffle and also a jumping hook lunge where you're going to hook. You can step through it for low impact or make the jump. What I like about this one, because you're in a lunge, you don't really go up too high. So that's really, really helpful. So we're going to start with the low football lunge. The key to this is wide, low, and fast. Low impact, just go easy on your feet. You don't even have to pick them up all that high. We're going to start in 2, 1, let's go. It's fairly fast. What makes it as good is the quickness, the deepness, and the wideness. Then take a rest. So, think about Tabata. It's only 20 seconds, full intensity. You want to really be wanting that 20 seconds to be over towards the end. That's how it works. So, doing these in pairs. Alright, jumping hook lunge. I like to set up into this. Once I don't kick the back. Poor videographer, asking a lot of them. He's working in tight quarters too. Fortunately, he's small. Let's go. And again, just so you know, step back for low impact. Otherwise, jump. Alright, 10 seconds rest. We are doing what we can. Do these in pairs again. This one gets you. A lot of muscles in your quads, glutes, big ones. Just add the arms for a little extra. Push the knees with decent alignment. Knees behind toes. Even when we're doing this. Okay. Light football shuffle halfway through. About 8 rounds. 2010s all the way through. Wide, low, fast. As low as I was. Alright, one more of those till we see at the end. 10 seconds goes by really quickly. Alright. Low, wide, fast. I'm getting low, still trying to hinge at those hips. Alright, jumping lunge. And remember, you can step through this with the hook or do the jump. Let's go. I'm gonna wait for the rest. Alright, let's do it again. You want to rest too, you got a timer to look at. Stop when it's the rest. I forgot. I'm regretting that now. Okay, Stop now, 30 seconds. That's our break. 2 is coming up. In and out. It's a ladder drill. We don't have a ladder down here, but picture boxes. Out, out, in. Lead with your right first. Out, out, in. This is fast. But light, so it doesn't have to be high impact. And then plank to squat. We'll be a plank to a squat. Get that when we get to it. In and out to start. Right leg, go. Get out, out, in. You can do whatever you like with your arms. I do this because it just feels right. It feels my balance. Okay, that's your 10-second rest. Alright, same thing again. Doing these in pairs. I like them in pairs. Almost always. Alright, ready? Left leg this time. Rest. Plank to squat. Ask my videographer to do the best you can here with the limited space. Then we'll take plank to a squat. You can step the legs in one at a time. Go. So we stay low. Alright. Take the rest. If you're stepping, alright, you're going to switch legs for each cycle, right and then left. We're going to start again already, aren't we? Alright, let's squat the plank. That's the rest. In and out, start the right leg. Well, it goes without saying, I didn't mean to mention it. Play your own music if you like. Right leg leads. Alright. Next one, left leg leads. 10-second rest. Again, note the timer in the corner. Left leg. Rest 10 seconds. Squat to planks, 2 of those. We're done with this round. 5 rounds total in the burnout, so not quite there yet. Let's go. Good again. Time to kick out our thing. Oh, I sorry for that again. Alright, too bad. Ready to go. I'm tired of these. My plank going south there. Alright, 30-second rest. So I do scissors. Main thing about scissors, big long arms and legs. I want the arm to go behind you. Alright, don't stop it by your sides. I want to see behind you. Hit that delt. I said Heisman's. So Heisman's side to side. You want to load the leg up. It's not just high knees in place. It's side to side. Low impact version. Step through everything. Same through the Heisman. Alright. Scissors to start. Let's go. Turn to the sides. You can see. I want my arms to come behind me. I'm trying to stay nice and tall. Arms and legs long. Knees soft. Thumbs up, opens the shoulders, no higher than shoulder height, just slows you down. Alright, 10 seconds. Same thing again, make sure, right, behind, it's a pet peeve of mine. Get behind you, you want to hit that posterior delt. 10 seconds. Alright, Heisman. Side to side, push my head. Knee comes up, alright? Step or jump. Again, load that leg up, push off. Notice my torso is moving through space as I load the leg up, push off. I bring this knee on the outside. Don't let it cross, alright? No twisting. Seconds. Relish it. Enjoy it. It's probably over, isn't it? Let's go. Back to scissors. My OCD taking over. Alright. It's mild. Go. Again, arms behind you. That's your rest. It's bothering me when I'm editing, that's why I keep fixing it. I keep being angry. Never edit angry. Never helps anybody. Scissors. Alright, Heisman's. How are we on our mic? Still green? Alright, we're still good. So load it up. You're more than halfway through, kind of almost. Go. One more of those. You'll see these again at the end. But for right now, one more. I'll tell you how many calories I burned, by the way. At the end of this, I got a good idea. I just had to watch out beforehand. Okay. 30-second break. Alright. So I can't do jacks here, obviously. It's not regular jacks. You can do low jacks. Cross arm, cross leg. Switch which one's in front each time. Easy on the hip on this one if that bothers you. Don't cross. That's all. And of course you can just step through the whole thing for low impact. Alright. That's your option. Plank sprints. We're back in plank. Pull the legs in. Like mountain climbers. I call them sprints because I try to keep my hips down. That's why I call them sprints. Alright, so this one, careful I don't hit this wall. But otherwise, I'm going to go a little higher in the size of this wall here. So I accommodate it, no big deal. So again, what's good adductor abductor work, arms and legs. Alright, let's do that again. We're holding together pretty well. My videographer is also my set designer. And a whole bunch of other things. I think he's the grip. I don't know what a grip does, but I think he did it. Alright, get another plank. Plank sprints. Nice old plank. I'll try to keep my hips from bouncing around too much. All right, one at a time for low impact. Otherwise, that's a long 20 seconds. Watch out, shoulders over wrists, trying to drift on them with all the movement. All right. Cross-legged things. I have 5 seconds. All right. Cross arm. Make sure I switch. All right. Step for low impact. Otherwise, have at it. All right. 10. One more of those. Rest, plank sprints, 2 sets of those. Now I'm going to set. Again, elbows lined up with your wrists. All right, one more of those, 30-second rest. Second to last round, pure to body, then we do the burnout. Let's finish up with the plank spreads. Last one. I'm gonna have steam. All right. Only 30-minute class. All right. Twist. All right. Low impact, a little bit of a pivot. So you're not something sticky, or you do one leg at a time. All right. So the twist. Easy on the back, of course, especially when you start. And then push-ups. Not cardio. They are when you do them fast. Do it with the toes and your knee, and you do them on a wall too. So whatever works. We're gonna start with the twist. These are nice and soft, you know, so a little bit of athletic position, hinged over. Alright, let's do that again. 5 seconds. Play this a little bit and get low if you like. A little taller, it's up to you. Keep it about medium for now. Alright, push-ups. So let's see if I can actually do 20 seconds worth. 4 rounds, we'll see. Alright? Any kind you like. Elbows out's fine. Doesn't have to be a hard tricep ones. I'm going to my knees on the next set. I'm pretty close to it, I think. So we'll see. I'll run out of steam for sure. All right. I still want to do it fast. Alright, slowing down too much. Go to my knees. Maybe I can finish them going slowly. That's not what I want. I want some speed. Barely finish them there. Okay. So we're getting up now. Back to the twist. And back to the push-ups. Nice little jump cut there. Let's stop recording. That's right. Let's go. One more of those. Excuse me. Energy bar before I did this. New one. I'm not sure how it would settle my stomach. Go. I like that for rotator cuff too. Okay, push-ups. Let's see what we got left. I'll start on my toes, see how far I get. That's how far I get. Just keep going. You do the best you can, always. Best you can. Now I can start my toes again. I think I'll get 2 reps in. Let's see. Two. So I had 30 seconds rest. All right. Burn out. All 10 moves, 10 seconds each, straight through. Keep an eye on my sheet here so I can keep track. Low football shuffles to start. Higher or low impact, it's up to you.
Excited?
I'm gonna hit my water. Last minute. All right. Wide football shuffles. Down low, quick, whatever you have left. Jumping lunge with hook. So next, please go fast because only 10 seconds. In and out. Start with the right foot. Left foot. Low squat to plank. Scissors. Heisman's. Still with me? Plank sprints next. Okay, left or right every second. Plank sprints. Twist. Put your brain to it. Go easy. It's a twist. Push-ups next. Last ones. Okay. Let's cool down. Child's pose. How's that sound? We're down here anyway. So sit back on your calves, on the tops of your feet if you can. Feet cramp up. Don't worry about it. Tuck the toes. Let's come up, hands and knees, little cat-cow. Head up, tailbone up, back arches on the inhale, exhale. Tailbone down, roll the spine, head goes down. That's the exhale. And one more. Downward dog. So you start in plank. See how much room I have. Hips come up and back. You drive the heels into the mat. And press one at a time. Bend the opposite knee. Just cycle through slowly. Really dig into that calf. Lift that left leg and swing or step it through. Do a little twist here towards that leg. Drop the back knee if you need to, not a big deal. And we'll just bring that arm down and go the other way. And we'll come back down. We square off the hips and shoulders, drop that knee, bend the elbows, just sink into that hip. Keep the knee close to the arm. Well, you should really linger on these stretches for a while, so you can just review this and do it at a much slower pace. 3-minute cool down. You really want one a little bit longer than that, ideally. All right, let's straighten that front leg. Toe comes up. Hinge over for a little forward bend. Keep your hands off your knees. Don't push down. Side to side. And we come forward. Plant the hands, hips up. We're just going to switch feet from downward dog. Swing or step. Twist. And we'll bring the arm down and away. And back down. Square off hips and shoulders. Drop the knee. Bend the elbows. Keep that knee close. Sit back, straighten the foot. Pull that toe in. Forward bend. And we're going to come forward. Plant the legs again. Hips up. Just get that leg back here. Upward dog. So you should be on tops of feet ideally. You can go all the way to your knees if you like, or knees up. Push the mat away. Head up and away from your shoulders. And I'm going to drop those knees. Sit back in a child's pose one more time. Tops of feet ideally. On the calves. And a few deep breaths here. Slowly pull yourself up. That was 30 solid minutes of Tabata, including warm up and cool down. If you liked it, please hit that subscriber button and the notification bell. If you don't hit the notification bell, you'll never hear from me again. So if that's your intent, that's a really good way to do it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer them. I am hoping to make quite a few of these. I've been meaning to anyway. I have a little extra time on my hands since all the gyms closed in the area. And these workouts really are good anytime you're dealing with just unusual circumstances, limited space, lots of people in the house, and so on. That happens, generally speaking, I think, to a lot of us. All right, I think that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Credit where it's due, my videographer, and my set designer, and my audio guy, and my gopher. We have thin staff right now. Thanks, see you later.
Your gopher?
Yeah.